Hello all. Today in astrology Jyotish we'll pick a very important topic of Atmakaraka. बहुत सारे लोगों ने आत्मकारक के बारे में सुना होगा एंड इवन इफ यू हैव नॉट हर्ड by listening to this video you can get a hint what is the one thing which really affects me. एक चीज़ ऐसी है जो हम सब लोग कितना भी बाहर से डिफरेंट दिखते हैं, there is a one thing which touches all of us, one common thing. कुछ है जो it defines my purpose, it defines my experience in life, and that is Atmakaraka. If we define Atmakaraka, it is like the lesson you have to learn, and we all have to learn lessons. Some of us learn easily, some of us takes time, and आप उसको नोट करेंगे कि वो इशू आपकी लाइफ में बार बार it will come in your life again and again. So let's start with Atmakaraka, and before that, if you don't know what is your Atmakarak planet, this is the link below. You can go to my website Vriddhi Consulting. You can message me on Facebook. I will let you know what is your Atmakaraka. The link is given below. So if Surya is your Atmakaraka, if Sun is your Atmakaraka, or Sun is very strong in your chart, you are the one who will follow time, very disciplined, like you believe that you belong to royalty. That's very good. But the other aspect of is ego. The ego or thinking too high about yourself can hamper the relationships. So that's the area you really need to focus upon. That's the area where the gaps are there. Now the moon, if moon is your Atmakaraka planet, then of course you are the one who is full of emotions, who is looking for love in love in life, and you are the one who thinks from heart. But yes, you will find very few people who can connect you at that level. So what's the remedy? You just believe in your emotions, things will fall in place. Now, if Mars is your Atmakaraka planet, then there is only one line which suits you is Ahimsa Paramo Dharma. You have to see that you have to work on non-violence aspect of your personality. Especially you have to see where Mars is placed. If Mars is in 7th house and it's your Atmakaraka planet, you will face violence in relationships, either you or from the spouse, and that's the area you need to work upon because it's your Atmakaraka. Then we come to the Mercury, the child, the one who wants to play, but along with it his lord is Kuber. So greed you need to check Rajas. It's a highly Rajasic planet, so you need to check your greed, and along with that, yes, you need to work on knowledge, you need to work on gathering information, libraries. And now we come to the great Jupiter. If Guru is your Atmakaraka, of course you think like a Guru, especially if it is in Kendra, especially if it is in trines, that is 1, 5 and 9 of your houses. But Guru has to give without expectation, without thinking what will I get back in life. So that's if Guru is your Atmakaraka planet. Then we come to the loved one, the emotional one, which all need the Venus, unconditional love. Especially if Venus is weak, Venus is combusted, the people you love the most, they'll just disappear from your life, or you'll feel they are not there, or the way I wanted them, whatever. That area is the one where you will suffer the most. So the remedy is unconditional love, and whether you will get it or not, that's again a $1 million question. And now if Saturn is your Atmakaraka one, we are just talking about Sapt Charkarakas, but in some philosophies we follow Asht Charkarakas also. But sticking to 7, if Saturn is your Atmakaraka planet, be very careful that don't give sorrow to others, because the kind of sorrow you'll get back will be multifold. So with this, we are trying to open a box. What is your Atmakaraka? What is the lesson you have come here to learn? And what are the areas where you can fall back again and again in your life? So again, if you still don't know what's my Atmakaraka planet, you can subscribe to our YouTube channel, that is vriddhiconsulting.in, or you can message me. I'll help you out. Or you don't know how to see your chart, you can always message me. Bye for now.